But how the lore is inconsistent with the actual gameplay regarding the regarding the use of the cooling clips, you know. But I think that's a pretty minor thing compared to some of the shit in Mass Effect 1, but he was pretty insistent that it's not. He thinks Mass Effect 1 is the motherfucking Christ. Mass Effect 2 is just the Antichrist because of the way it did its reloadable ammo, which is pretty bullshit if you ask me, but whatever. But yeah, he was insistent that the Mako was like the fucking best thing ever. Come on. It's clumsy no matter which way you spin it. It's just clumsy. And not just because I'm driving like an idiot right now. I mean, it is clumsy. It gets caught on shit and then it flips all the fuck around.
What's happening?
Oh, I don't know.
Sarah must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Oh no. Oh no, what now? Oh, I don't know what to do.
On my way.
On your way? What are you talking about? You're right here. Ooh. Oh, an elevator. Yay. Let's get off the elevator and save, in case it fucks off on us. Well, I mean, the elevator can fuck off as much as it wants. I hate these stupid elevators. They're all over the goddamn place. Is this an elevator? Does this count as an elevator? It's because it's just bringing us down and forward a bit, so it's not like a proper elevator. Whatever.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
It's an elevator.
We should be careful.
Dummy. Yeah, by the way, get ready for a really awesome part. This is pretty awesome. I mean, talking to this thing and the chase coming up. Oh shit, spoilers. Oh no, spoilers.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either.
Yeah, I am.
This eventuality was one of many that was
I
anticipated.
fuck like a machine.
This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Cool.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
Yeah, pretty weird
I
damage.
do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
How do you sense that stuff?
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend.
Stupid.
My name is Virgil. You are safe here for the moment,
It's a
but
cool
that
name.
is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
The stupid part, I don't mean that idea is stupid. That kind of makes sense. I mean our language is stupid. Whatever. Vigil's a cool name. I don't have time for this. What are you?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
I guess Kesad Aishan didn't have much of a personality, did he? Because Vigil doesn't really have a personality per se. It's just kind of cool just because it's just cool. But it's not cool because it's got a cool personality. I don't have time for this.
Saren could be at the conduit right now. We have to go.
You seek to end a cycle that has continued for millions of years. To stop it, you must first understand it, or you will make the same mistakes we did.
Millions of years isn't that long.
The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap.
It's a trap!
The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
As long as Udina dies, I'm okay with it. Udina and the Council. As long as they die, it's okay. It's okay. Citadel as a relay?
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel
I don't know
hidden.
why this guy would know that.
That is why
anyway.
they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology.
Makes sense.
Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Makes sense. You know, I gotta say though, that was kind of a silly question on his part. Why would the VI program know why we didn't figure it out? I guess he did offer an explain. Well, I guess it's kind of a stupid point on my part because he does offer an explanation. But I mean, why? But generally, why would this stranger know the reason why we never figured it out except for this general explanation? Kind of a silly question, Dickie. Reapers in dark space.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories.
They don't have to breathe.
The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy.
Where do they get energy from anyway?
This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself.
It's really not that
but
long.
in this state, they are vulnerable.
Oh?
By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
I was gonna say, thousands and thousands of years really isn't that long in the galactic time span. So, I mean, maybe it would have been just too much if the game had made this billions of years and millions of years and stuff. But it would have had a little bit more impact overall. I mean, if they've just been hiding around for millions and millions of years, then that means like millions and millions implies that, you know, it's not quite a billion. You know, so that means that they've only been doing this for some time into Earth's the time that Earth has had life. So Earth had life before these guys were around. That seems kind of, I don't know, it seems short, just in galactic terms. The perfect trap.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
Well, I sure hope so.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack.
Oh, well, our
The Reapers
leaders
seized
suck.
control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays.
Our leaders suck, so it doesn't matter.
Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
What you should have done is you should have gone back to a previous system, you know. Unless maybe the relays only work kind of in a linear way. Like you have to travel from one to the other and you can't just kind of cross or anything. Otherwise you guys should have been like tiptoeing around the Reapers and going back to where they started. So you'd have to keep going in circles and circles and you just stay ahead of them or something. All of you?
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us.
Oh, good point.
Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved.
Man.
These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines.
That explains it.
Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Well, what happened to the enslaved ones? If they're enslaved, that implies that they're not dead. So what happened to those ones? I'm curious. Yeah, look at this VI guy jerk around is giving me a seizure. Why did the Reapers leave?
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered
Well, we already
your
know
people?
where,
Our
not why.
worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken.
Really?
Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them.
Right.
All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought. The indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure.
Oh, that
The
explains it.
genocide of the Protheans was complete.
Well, that explains that question. This is kind of funny though, because the reason the Reapers do all this, you know, if you follow, the reason the Reapers do all this is basically just because they're too fucking lazy to get their own resources and stuff. The Sovereign was like, we're like, why are you doing this? And Sovereign's like, we are beyond your understanding. You cannot possibly understand us. La la la. And basically the reason is just, we're lazy. Why do the Reapers destroy organic life? They're just too lazy to mine their own shit. So they just wait for other people to mine it for them, and then they come and harvest it all, and then they're like, oh, see ya, bitch. And then they're off.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over
I
and
thought
over?
they just answered that.
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps
they
they need
did the good
slaves
shit.
or resources.
Yeah.
More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend.
Okay.
In the end, what does it matter?
Good
Your
point.
survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Ouch, good point. Damn, I guess you kind of bitch slapped me there, didn't you? How can I stop them?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology.
The cusp.
Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
Yeah, we get it. They didn't find you?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel.
Why?
While the
weren't saving
Prothean
rest?
Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
Okay, I'll just accept it, whatever. I
We
complain too
severed all
much.
communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed.
It's like HAL 9000.
But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
I thought that they did it all in about 100 years. Were they just like roaming the galaxy and checking everywhere out over and over again for thousands of years? You were cowards. What a stupid comment. I'm gonna say anyway just because I'm a dick.
You should have fought.
We were a few
What an
hundred
idiot.
against a galactic invasion fleet.
Yeah, it's
Our only
stupid.
hope was to remain undetected.
What a dumb suggestion.
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their
I see,
pods
but
were
that-
shut down to conserve energy.
I know I sneezed, but this isn't bullshit. This is
Eventually,
awesome.
only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
It was necessary. Really? It was necessary is my dick answer? Come on, that's the only reasonable answer. It was necessary.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This
Exactly.
outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains.
Yeah, guys, stop
When the
bitching out.
researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population.
Not if you live in Alabama.
Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
What about the conduit? With the keepers. I think that the one on the right progresses things basically, and the ones on the left are basically just flavor.
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Oh, that sounded like the same question I would have asked if I had said the Keepers, so I guess that this is kind of an arbitrary choice here. How can they come back, or unless Saren succeeds? How can they come back?
Saren must have some plan to undo everything
I
he
remember
did.
this stuff.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay.
Oh,
And
right.
the cycle of extinction will begin again.
I think he succeeds, apparently, because there's a Mass Effect 2 and 3, so he succeeds. Whoops. Spoilers. Not this time. Yeah, don't count on it.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
That's a spirit.
There's a data file in
Reckless
my console. Take a copy
boneheadedness.
when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Oh, sweet. It's a crack. Awesome.
Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Hold on. We're just going to stand here and chat a little longer, because I'm curious, so fuck the impending doom. I want to get some questions answered. Sovereign.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Wait, I just want to say, apparently the Asari aren't so fucking great after all. Because even though they're like long-lived elf geniuses and shit, look at how advanced. I mean, humans here are pretty new to the Galactic Empire. This is like, I don't know if this is like 300 or 400 years in the future, but you know, it's not that long in the future. But the Asari have been out here for forever. You know, it seems like they've been out here for thousands of years. You know, so they've really had a lot of time to shape shit, but really things aren't that advanced. I mean, things are sci-fi and advanced, but they're not so advanced that it's just like magic. At least not most of it. But what about with the Protheans? Look how fucking advanced the Protheans were compared to where we are now. When we're going to the Protheans had 50,000 years to rise and advance, and they got a lot further than we did. So apparently the Asari, who seemingly are the most advanced species right now, are pretty sucky compared to the Protheans. So yeah, fuck you, Asari. They could just attack.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the
Blah, blah,
galaxy.
blah, blah, blah.
Why all this secrecy? Why
I'm
not just
blabbing.
attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such
Luckily
odds.
we have stupid leaders, so no problem.
But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first.